Persona 5. Mm-hmm. They released a new trailer.
They did.
Some new information.
They did. What do you want to talk about first? Do you want to get to the biggest thing last? The biggest thing last there? Or do you want to talk about that right now?
I want to talk about that right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Alright, go ahead.
So we saw this trailer.
Yes.
Right? I was like, yo, you sent me this thing in the morning. I was like, yo, what is this? Fucking new Persona trailer. I'm going to watch it. The whole thing, I was like, yes, this is slick. You see some new gameplay things. Mm-hmm. A lot of different cool things that they're showing for the first time. See some personas. See somehow they get the personas and shit. Mm-hmm. Get to the end of the trailer.
It's all sad.
It's like,
shit.
it's sad. I was like, what's going on, dude?
Yeah.
Why is it so sad? Like, I'm going to cry. Then it pops up. Black screen. Summer 2016. Josh's heart broken. Gone. I'm dead. I die.
I'm dead. I die. No, I felt the same way. And I thought it was so, like, it was, like, comedic how, like, sad the end of the trailer was.
I know.
And it was, like...
Because they were, like, we're sorry. They, like, build us up for this huge letdown.
Yeah. And, I saw the English translation of the trailer, mm-hmm. which got taken off of YouTube, so we can't refer... Like, I watched it once, and I tried to let you watch it so we can get some notes. However, it's gone.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we don't know exactly what they were saying in the trailer. I don't remember. But it had nothing to do with it being delayed in the sad part. So that's good. It was actually something to do with Anne. She's very upset in that part of the trailer. And yeah. Let's talk about some of the things we saw.
Yeah. So we got...
Or we heard, rather.
Yeah.
Because last night was the... Right now when we're filming this, last night was the big
Persona event.
Yes. And they showed off a lot of stuff.
They
including the new singer for the music. Yeah. We heard the intro song from the first trailer with vocals, which was really nice. Yeah. I'm still kind of iffy on it. I like the instrumental a lot. So
yeah, I think I might like now that I've listened to it a little bit. I think the vocals are good. Like it fits. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with it. I just think I like the instrumental better. Mm-hmm.
It definitely fits. It's like jazzy. Like, it's just like the music.
It's nice. Like it's good. Mm-hmm. But so that was cool that they did that.
Yeah. Another thing is they revealed some character bios, profiles for every character. Yeah. I'm just gonna run through them real quick. So the protagonist, we still don't know his name. He is the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a 16-year-old young man and a second-year high school student who transfers to Suijin High School. He seems quiet and well-mannered at first glance, but gives a completely different impression once he has donned his Phantom Thief guise. So we see this in the trailer. He looks, innocent, and then he just gives this smirk. And that's what I love about his character design. He has this, like, shit-eating grin he puts on. Like, I'm not a goody-goody. I'm this fucking Phantom Thief. He finds residence at the Shiken, I believe, cafe run by his parents' friend. The reason for him moving from the city to the capital, Tokyo, is currently unknown. Okay, so that's the protagonist. And we saw his persona, which is Lupin. Or Arsene, rather. Arsene, Lupin being the character he's inspired by.
Yes.
So Arsene is this red, bird-like creature with these wings and a top hat. And he's fucking badass.
Looks fucking sick.
I think he's so cool looking. Let's get on to Ryuji. Ryuji is the blonde hair character who wears this skull mask.
Who is Kanji.
He is Kanji. As we will see right now, just like the protagonist, he is a 16-year-old second-year high school student. He stands out with his wild behavior and seems to be a problem child, even within the school. More than often, his problematic behavior imposes on the hospitality of the school's teachers and advisors. He previously did not behave the way he currently does, but the origin of his bad behavior is currently unknown. And they're leaving that open to interpretation, because you're going to get your social link, you're going to build that up, and you're going to find out what happened to him.
True.
So,
but looking at Ryuji's persona, it looks like a pirate. Definitely, like, his mask matches, like, the skull of the persona, which is fucking slick.
I think he's badass looking.
Yeah. So, this is cool.
We'll move on to Anne now. Anne is a QT, 16-year-old, quarter-American girl who attends the high school. Unable to fit in with those around her due to her noticeably different appearance, she isolates herself within the school. She is often seen hanging out with the protagonist and Ryuji. Strange rumors about her have seemingly been circulated around the school, but whether or not they are true is currently unknown.
So, you can take that for what it is, exactly how it said. Read the subtext.
It could be, like I said, it could be like with Ryuji, where you build your social link with her and you figure out what the rumor is, and she faces it. I want to speculate. I'm going to create my own rumors here. What if she's like a lesbian? What if she's dealing with that, and like that's what her problem is?
I guess it could be.
Something like that.
But I think more she's going to be best girl in this game, like Rise was.
Oh, you think so?
4, yeah.
Well, what's her secret? What are the rumors?
Dude, and I'm not saying this to be like gross, but like seriously, what if, because in Persona 4 and Persona 3, it was all about the interactions, like one person, another person, but you had like your team social, you know what I mean? But what if this is like a different, what if there's like a love triangle like between the three, like I don't know. You know,
no, that's interesting.
What I'm trying to say?
That's interesting.
That would be like a different type of approach, I think.
That's true.
To like a social link.
There is another character who we don't have a character bio on yet, and I think we might. Do we have a screenshot of his persona or no? Is it just the 3?
Just 3. Well, Anne's is right here. It's,
okay, yeah.
It looks like her a little bit.
Yeah, she has the pigtails.
Yeah, and wearing like a corset and stuff.
She looks pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I want to say that there is another character besides this next one, Morgana, which is the cat.
We'll have a screenshot up of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Morgana is the most mysterious member of the Phantom Thieves. Childlike in height, her appearance imitates that of a black cat, but her true identity is completely unknown. It looks like she's wearing something on her head, but that is all the information we currently have. Though she does resemble the black cat often seen with the protagonist, and we already know that she transforms into the black cat.
Yeah, she's a shapeshifter.
Yeah. Does she have something to do with the Velvet Room and Igor?
Perhaps.
I don't think she is a shadow.
No,
like Teddy.
No, but
something's up though.
Could have something to do with Igor. That's a good point. Maybe it's like, and we don't even know how.
Igor plays into
like
We see him in the first trailer.
Right.
That's it.
But what about this, dude? Don't you see the protagonist like behind bars in the first trailer too? What if Igor makes him a deal or something to like, yo, you need to like get some people together. You need to go handle this shit.
Well, yeah, because the current theme is they keep saying, the one thing I do remember from the English translation, the one thing is, steal their hearts.
Yeah.
Steal your heart. So, something like that. Maybe Igor's like, yo, go do this. What if Morgana breaks him out of Igor's?
Yeah, something. I don't know.
You're totally right. That could be a possibility. I think what's going to happen is the protagonist gets himself in over his head with one of his heists that he's performing. He gets captured, and he thinks he's being captured by the real police. And what really happens is somehow, some way, he's in the Velvet Room, which is now the Velvet Prison. And Igor's there with his 2 QT police girls. So yeah, that's what I think's going to happen. Morgana's persona.
Yes.
Very cool looking as well.
Yeah, it has like a little rapier.
Yeah, like a fencing sword almost. Yeah. Really sweet looking. And it's like the complete opposite of her. It's like large, bulbous, and big looking.
I was like thinking that, like just comparing like Teddy's persona 4 was like a bigger Teddy.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
fat, chode. It was like his persona, like, you know what I mean? It was like another form of him. Another thing I want to mention about Morgana is we actually, in the trailer, in the English, I keep remembering things as we're going on. In the English version of the trailer, there's a part right in the beginning where Anne throws Morgana down the pyramid that they're running down, and she says, "We need a car. Morgana, we need a car." So that probably proves that Morgana can shapeshift into several different things. And another, I know we're going to watch the trailer in a second and talk about the things we see. However, there's one scene where the characters are seen running as mice.
Yes. They like run towards this thing, and then like the person that you're controlling runs back.
What if it's Morgana like doing something to them, like like when they first meet her?
Or this thing, what if it's like a potion or like a spell or like something,
or like an illusion?
Yeah, that like they can like transform into to like get past. Like solve puzzles or something in that form. That
would be slick.
Because we saw, I think, towards the beginning of the trailer, them like climbing this thing, and it looks like some kind of puzzle-solving element, and then they like jump into like a picture,
a painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very Super Mario 64-esque, very Scooby-Doo-esque.
Yeah.
Which is funny because
very Blue's Clues-esque.
That too. It's funny because everyone called Persona 4 Scooby-Doo and the gang, the mystery gang, because you're solving mysteries and stuff.
Sure.
But now you're jumping through fucking paintings in this one. But no, what I was saying was, what if that's the scene when you first meet Morgana? She turns all of you into mice, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? Because cats and mice.
Right.
And she's like controlling it, you know what I mean? That's what it could be a possibility.
That's interesting.
So, some more things before we watch this trailer real quick. Persona 5, the animation, has been announced.
Yes, it has.
And that's not going to be too hard, seeing how they're using anime cutscenes in the game. So yeah.
Which is going to be great. The Persona 4 animation was fantastic.
I never made it through the whole thing, but...
You should.
It was good. And I haven't checked out the Persona 3 movies yet, because I want to play the games.
Yeah, I'm still working through Persona 3 right now. Persona 4, the animation, though, and I know Persona 4, the animation's good, but from what I heard, the Persona 3 movies are pretty good as well.
Yeah, I heard they're excellent.
Yeah. So you want to watch the trailer now?
Let's watch it. That's all I have.
We're not going to put the full trailer up on the screen because there's been some copyright issues with it. Mm-hmm. So we'll put up some screenshots, maybe like a couple second clips if we can get away with it. We'll see. We'll probably just stick to screenshots.
Yeah, like what we'll do is we'll just do a compilation of screenshots, and then when there's a certain part we're going to talk about, we'll flash it up.
Yeah, alright.
So let's do this. Alright, so see them? Looks like that could have been bars right there.
Yeah.
It's just imagery, obviously. And there are going to be some, perhaps, quiet moments in between this. So we're in Egypt all of a sudden, running down a fucking pyramid. Now this could have been after a heist, and the pyramid is collapsing because they took something.
True. Like a trap, and then you see...
That's when she says...
throws Morgana.
Yeah, she says we need a car and throws Morgana. The music in this trailer was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, so...
This, like, just the scenes where he's, like, walking around town, like right here on the street with the rain and shit like that, that looks fucking sick.
One thing I want to mention, these little speech bubbles here, translated, they're talking about these mysterious things that have been going on around the city.
Okay.
That's the train situation. So remember in the first trailer, the train accident? Right. They're speaking about that.
Okay.
Now we have this castle structure here.
Blood coming out. And then here he looks like he's tied up in the prison.
Mm-hmm. That might not be the Velvet Prison, though.
No, but it looks like an interrogation room. But like...
Is this when we see it?
Yeah. Yep. Here's Morgana's persona that she just summoned.
Zoro. So that reminds me of Catherine. Looks like you're going to be using it.
This is what I was talking about. This looks like a puzzle-solving, like platforming element that they're adding.
Definitely. We saw that in the first teaser for Persona 5 right there.
See?
No, you're right.
And then they go jumping into the picture, which was the desert, and it looks like different areas.
She just summoned her persona. I saw the mask on her.
There's the other persona. Ryuji,
This is the other guy, the paintbrush guy.
Yeah.
His persona's pretty interesting. I don't know much about it yet.
That looks like an all-out attack.
Yeah. That looked cool, that area right there.
Mm-hmm. Looks like
that guy's maybe a boss?
Yeah, it looks like a boss, maybe.
That was interesting. People were running past him like they were scared, and he was just standing there as the Phantom Thief. I think that's interesting.
Here's the part where they're mice.
Yes. And then it's like the same thing almost right there, but when they're not mice. There's some cool mini games here to level yourself up, which is cool. Here's different stats, and this is you getting a persona.
Yep. You put the mask on.
And this is just badass. Excellent. Yeah. Excellent trailer.
So now we transition into like the sad part.
Yes.
So much black. Alright.
And I don't remember what it was saying. Don't.
Traffic jam.
That's the paintbrush guy.
Yeah. Train accident.
It looks like the subway train accident is like a big part of what's going on in this game. Like something crazy happens. Almost like a catastrophe 9/11 style thing.
Yeah.
It seems. What is this? Wow.
But he's definitely in an interrogation room right there.
This is the shit-eating grin I was talking about.
Yeah. What if he has something to do with the whole disaster?
Maybe it's like all an accident. He's trying to redeem himself. I think that what's cool is this game, more than any of the other ones, plays more of like a impact on the world, the real world.
Right.
Whereas in the other games, it was more about like there's these small things happening. Like there's some murders going on, I guess in Persona 4 at the end, spoiler alert, when like the shadow world was leaking into the real world, like that was like a catastrophic thing that could have happened, and it was like holy shit. But I feel like this is just crazy catastrophic things are happening in the real world like the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw explosions and we saw people running and we saw subway accidents. So I think that's interesting because it makes more of an impact when it's these real people are getting injured. You know what I mean? People that live in this place are getting hurt and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know.
And then here we see
summer,
the final blow, summer 2016.
Yep. It's a hard hit to take.
It is, but here's the thing. I'll say it again. I've said it before. As much as like a delay sucks for something that you want, especially a game that you really want like this, like I know we do, you got to just step back and be okay with it and hope that it's for the best and that they'll end up making the best game that they can because of it.
You're right.
And for them to take their time.
Yeah, delays are never really a bad thing. They're just a bad thing because you want it now.
Right.
Delays are always good. So if you're upset about Persona 5 being delayed, just know it'll be way better.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But I think it's going to be a great game.
Oh, definitely. I mean, what we've seen so far, I'm interested. Yeah. I'm totally down.
So
yeah, and shout out to everyone who checked out our previous Persona video. Got some heavy traffic, and it was really nice.
Appreciate it.
So yeah.
Persona 5, delayed till 2016.